Hey, I hope you can hear me okay. I wanted to make this video for you because I know if you've been using our service for a minute and some of the things on your credit report have been removed, there's also some other things that you can do to boost your score. And as a matter of fact, we just added some products that I wanted to make sure that I told you about and the reason why they're good for you to use your score, because just removing negative items is not going to get your score all the way where it should be. There's other things that you need to do, and this is probably one thing that can help you. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go to your Nove Money site, log in, and we're going to log in 3701. Okay, you're going to log in. Then you're going to go over here to the left. And you're going to come down to where it says Credit Building Resources. You're going to click that. And you're going to see certain resources over here. It says Nove Money Credit Building Resources. Now, we added those things. We added Self-Lender, which is it's good. It can build your credit. It's like a loan. So it makes sure it's like you're opening up a line of credit. You can get it from anywhere between $25 a month and $150 a month. And what that does is it gives you a loan that you can pay on time. And what that does is it shows the credit bureau that you have a new loan and that your payment history is good because you're paying it on time. And at the end of your 12 months with this self-lender, you actually get back most of your money. They just take a small administrative fee, but you get most of your money back. But that's not really what I wanted to talk to you about. The next thing is our credit builder card, which is secured credit card. We have that. We have Rock the Score, which is if you're renting, you can actually use that this service here to get your rental fee credited as part of your credit history. And that can boost your score because what happens is they use 2 years, they go back 2 years and use that, and that can boost your score also. The main thing that I wanted to talk to you about, though, was these lines of credit that we have. We have 3 lines of credit. One is a $5,000 line of credit. That's a minimum of $150 up front. That's with this, My Jewelers Club. The next one is this one here, which is a $1,500 line of credit, which is $30 up front and $36 a month for 5 months. And the final one is this Ox Publishing, which is $30, then $36 a month for 5 months. Now, what these lines of credit do is they lower your credit utilization ratio. What happens is a lot of times we have small credit cards with small credit limits. Say, for example, you've got a card with a $1,000 limit on it, and you use $500 of that credit limit. That lowers your credit score because what you want to do is use 30% or less of your available credit. So a lot of times when you've got a small credit limit, it's harder for you to pay down your credit limit or your available credit to under 30%. And so what these lines of credit do is that they increase the amount of credit that you have available, and they increase the likelihood that you won't go over the 30% of your credit utilization ratio. So what I did was I purchased this $2,500 line of credit for $30, and then it'll be $36 a month. And when it starts to report to the credit bureau, I'll start to see an increase in my score because one of the things that's keeping my score down is my credit utilization ratio. And so what's happening is I'm using more than 30% of the credit cards that I have, and sometimes I'm unable to pay it down before they report to the credit bureau. So having this extra line of credit is going to enhance the chance that I'm not going to use over 30% because that now that $2,500 is going to be added to the credit that I have available. And I would have to use more than 30% of that to to raise my credit utilization ratio. So my score is going to increase because I don't intend to use this line of credit at all. It's just there to boost my credit score. So I just wanted you to know about that, these things that we have available. We also have the Rock the Score that you can use your rent payments to boost your score. got secured credit cards and unsecured credit cards that you can use. And we also have self-lender, which is, like I said, a loan that you actually are paying back, but the money goes into a savings account and you get most of it back at the end of 12 months, but you have to pay it on time. But my main point is to show you about these lines of credit. We have up to $9,000, that's $6,500, up to $9,000 worth of credit that you can do. They don't check your credit, and you're not going to use over 30%. I only purchased one, the $2,500 one, and I paid $30, and all I had to do was took me 5 minutes to fill this out. And so I just wanted to give you this quick little tidbit so that maybe you can actually consider this and boost your score even more, because what we're doing is we're trying to add more products so that our clients are able to get more bang for their buck. And so if you got any questions about that, let me know, but I'm going to send you this video. And again, I just want you to be able to enhance your score.